But it's also the season to be aware of potential fire hazards in your home. Joining us this morning, Judy Camaletti, National Fire Protection Association Division Manager of Public Education and Information on how to keep your home very safe, fire-free this season. Good morning, Judy, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Tom.
I tell you what, this holiday season, there's going to be so many different things that people are doing that they normally don't do during the rest of the year. Let's start with trees, especially real trees. How can some folks keep those trees from becoming fire hazards?
Well, first of all, you have to choose a fresh tree, and that's a tree where the needles are not falling off the branch when you touch it. And once you've selected your special tree, you need to cut 1 to 2 inches off the tree itself so that it's fresh. And then within 4 hours, you're going to put the tree in the tree stand and add lots of water.
Okay, speaking of the water and it getting very dry, you've got to really check that quite often as well, right?
Absolutely. I actually get down on my hands and knees and go under the tree and check the tree stand to make sure there's plenty of water in there. And I water my tree every day. And I actually keep a watering can right beside the tree as a reminder. If you're going to have a real tree, it's very important that you keep it watered.
And with you having the real tree and the water, and then you've got electrical lights as well. Tell us the difference between indoor lighting and outdoor lighting, because I see some folks in my neighborhood, it looks like they're using the same lighting that they would put on the tree they're leaving outside where it's going to rain and maybe some snow.
Oh my goodness. Well, lights are rated for indoor use or indoor-outdoor use. So you have to make sure that you are using the correct type of lights. And when you're pulling your lights out this year, take the time to really look at the lights themselves and look at the wiring. Make sure it's not damaged. And if the lights are showing wear and tear, don't take the risk. Just get rid of the lights and purchase new ones.
That's a great idea. Coming up Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, people are going to be doing a lot of cooking. Some maybe even frying a turkey once again, some potential fire hazards in the kitchen. Tell us about some of those and some of the ways that we can eliminate those.
Well, did you know that Christmas Eve and Christmas Day are 2 of the top 3 days for cooking fires?
And when those folks are doing those cooking inside, what are some of the ways that they can sort of help to eliminate some of those fire problems?
Well, a lot of these fires are happening because of unattended cooking. So if you are grilling, frying, or broiling food, you need to stay in the kitchen and keep an eye on what you're cooking.
It's one of those things, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen, but make sure you don't leave the heat on inside the kitchen. Judy, thank you so much for joining us.
That's right. Turn off the stove.
You got that right. Make sure you, and please have yourself a great holiday season.
Thank you. You too.
More coming up after the break, so stay with us.